Marcus Webb had always been a bargain hunter, even by human standards. So when the Galactic Real Estate Liquidation Database listed Planet X, 7739, for 0.25 credits, he didn't hesitate. His Velnari real estate agent, Thraxis, had tried to dissuade him with all 6 of his manipulator appendages waving in distress. Mr. Webb, please reconsider. This planet has had 17 previous owners in the last 3 cycles. All of them vanished. Marcus shrugged. Probably just bureaucratic errors. Besides, for 25 cents, I could lose it in my couch cushions. The contract was signed within the hour. X 7739 was exactly as advertised. Dead. No atmosphere worth mentioning. Cratered surface, tidally locked to a dying red dwarf. The only structure was a small monitoring station left by the previous owner. A Corinthian mining consortium that had disappeared without filing a single extraction report. Marcus set up his prefab habitat and got to work surveying his new property. The first week passed uneventfully. The second week brought odd readings on his seismic sensors, rhythmic pulses from deep underground like a heartbeat. By the third week, he'd started having the dreams. They weren't nightmares, exactly. More like invitations. A vast consciousness pressing against his mind, ancient and patient, speaking in concepts rather than words. It showed him the planet's history. 17 species, 17 owners, each one consumed by the thing that lived in X 7739's core. On day 23, Marcus did what any sensible person would do. He started drilling. Mr. Webb, your last 3 status reports have been concerning. Thraxis's hologram flickered in the habitat's comm station. You keep mentioning the sleeper. Galactic Mental Health Services would like to schedule an evaluation. I'm fine, Marcus interrupted, covered in rock dust and grinning like a madman. Better than fine. I'm rich. Sir, 17 previous owners. Were idiots. They thought the entity down. It was a threat. They tried to run, tried to fight it, tried to seal it away. You know what I did? I talked to it. The screen behind Marcus flickered to life, showing a massive cavern 5 kilometers below the surface. In the center, suspended in crystalline matrix, something pulsed with bioluminescent light, part organic, part technological, wholly alien. Text scrolled across the screen in 17 different extinct languages, then finally in galactic standard. Designaton, Artikel per unit 447. Status. Operational but lonely. Primary function. Preserve knowledge of extinct species. It's not a monster, Marcus explained, barely containing his excitement. It's a library. A living database created by some precursor race to preserve the memory of species that die out. Every owner who came here felt it reaching out, got scared, and either fled or tried to destroy it. Then it had to defend itself. Defend itself how? Thraxis asked weakly. By absorbing their consciousness into its archives. Not killing them, saving them, immortalizing them. But here's the thing, it doesn't want to be alone anymore. It's been trying to find someone who'd actually listen. Marcus pulled up a data file. The Keeper has records of over 10,000 extinct civilizations. Technology, culture, art, science, everything. And in exchange for being its friend, its keeper, it's willing to share all of it. That's impossible. That knowledge would be worth trillions, Marcus finished. Yeah, turns out my 25-cent investment was the deal of the millennium. Thraxis's chromatophores flashed through several colors associated with extreme distress. And the previous owners? Alive. Sort of. Their consciousness exists in the archives now. The Keeper offered to let me talk to them. Most of them are pretty embarrassed about the whole situation, actually. The Corinthian CEO spent 2 weeks trying to nuke the thing before it finally gave up and absorbed him. Marcus leaned back in his chair, still grinning. You know what the funny thing is? Everyone else saw a dead planet with a monster. I saw a depressed AI that just needed someone to talk to. Very human of me, right? Mr. Webb, galactic law requires me to report a major archaeological discovery that will revolutionize our understanding of precursor civilizations. Marcus interrupted. Way ahead of you. I'm filing for cultural heritage protection status. X-7739 is about to become the most important planet in the galaxy. He glanced at the screen, showing the Keeper's pulsing glow. And I bought it for $25. Thraxis's hologram flickered off without another word. Marcus could practically hear the Velnari's stress pheromones from across the system. In the depths of X-7739, the Archive Keeper pulsed with something that might have been joy. After millions of cycles, it finally had what it wanted. Not another victim, but a friend. And humans, it was learning, made very good friends indeed.